State, scoring 25 points, probably not as much as you guys wanted to.
Yeah, we're going in this game looking forward to have a better performance. We obviously faced two tough teams, and they're pretty good, but we can just learn from that and move forward and just try to get better from them.
Taylor, how would you evaluate what you've done so far the last couple of days? How are you grading it out, and what do you see that you think you done?
I feel like I've done pretty good. I'm never satisfied. I think I can always do better. So I feel like I've done pretty good and just keep going from there.
You guys had a really good second half running the ball. What were kind of some of the adjustments, or what did you guys start to do better so that you get the running game going?
Picking up the blitz and just correcting little tiny detail stuff. We were kind of not communicating as much as we should have been, but we understood that it's important to communicate and move forward. In the second half, we've done pretty good.
Overall, how was your evaluation across the first two games?
Like I said, it's always room for improvement, but I feel like we are a dominant O-line, and that will prove we will show that this week.
Do you feel like the offense is close to clicking, like just one or two things, and what would those things be in your opinion?
Well, we're very close to getting to where we want to be, and like we said, every week we come and we talk and see what we got to do, and I think from moving forward, definitely this week we're going to show that to the world.
Are there kind of like specific things when you look on film that you feel like the offensive line can be doing better? Like
communicating, not getting, flustered when it's like a big, like third down or, little stuff like that. And you just need to communicate more and be on the same page.
Some of the teams are bringing like delayed blitzes. Can you talk about what it's like, how the communication has to improve and picking those up, maybe?
Yeah, so of course it comes and let's say we don't pick it up. Next play or after the next drive, we communicate on the sideline and see what we have to do. We talk to Coach Justice and we make adjustments and we move forward from there.
When you express confidence because of playing ball, what kind of gives you that confidence and attention on calm, confidence in the group for this group?
Confidence, I feel like we built our trust over the summer and fall camp, so that gave us confidence to be on the same page and see what we got to do, communicate if anything goes wrong, and we build even more confidence to produce.
It's only 2 starts for you now. Just what are the biggest things you've learned?
Yeah, it's surreal. Only I don't even know, a redshirt sophomore. I don't know what I am. So it's my second year. And I'm happy that I'm starting, and hopefully I can get better.
What are kind of the biggest things you've learned now with 2 college games kind of under your belt?
Block the noise. There's always people going to be saying things, and in the media. Just block the noise, talk to the team, get better, and just keep going.
How do
Two
you
more
block?
questions for Jalen.
Jalen, how do you block the noise? It's not just the media; it's fans on social media.
Fans. Don't listen to them. If they have to say something, don't get hot-headed. Don't react. Just say okay, and just prove them wrong.
Sure. You obviously know Chance really well. You came up with him. He's been good in these 2 games so far. His development's kind of crazy. How skinny he was in high school now. Just like, what are the biggest ways you've seen him grow over the last 2 years? You guys have been here.
Really, I've seen him grow on and off the field. On the field, I've seen him, get stronger in the weight room faster and build even more confidence. He's already a confident person. And off the field, just little things of time management, being on time and stuff. He's really grown from that.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
We got Steed coming up. Y'all give me thumbs up if y'all can hear everything. We got linebacker Steed. He'll probably be starting this week. Former Miami Central finally on the field.
You guys will go to questions for linebacker Waymond Steed.
Waymond, you obviously came into camp hoping to get the starting job, and then now you're kind of got it after the injury to Keontra. Just your mentality going into the year and what it is now, knowing that Keontra's going to be out for a while and you're going to have to play a lot more instead of splitting.
Oh man, it's just another day at linebacker, playing linebacker. So next guy, one guy went down, next guy up.
Hey, Waymond, I know you've been hurt a lot in your career. Manny Diaz was saying what you've gone through. Could you take us through, so we get this right, your injuries to your knee and other things? Have you had 3 ACL tears or 2?
No, just 2. 2 ACL.
One before your senior year of high school, before your junior year?
One my senior year in high school and one my sophomore year in college.
And not before your junior year of high school?
No, not before. My senior year in high school.
Senior year in high
Yeah.
school. Did you find that out after the season?
After the season.
Did you kind of know?
I kind of knew, but I'm like, yeah, this is my last year, so let me push through it. And I found out, I went to go get an MRI after the season, and found out it was torn.
And then what about here? How did it happen?
It happened the second week of spring practice.
Were they both the left knee?
Yes.
Just so we can get it right. Okay.
Same knee.
What has that been like for you emotionally? You've gone through a lot.
Yeah, I've gone through a lot. My family just pushed me through. My coaches, my teammates, strength staff did a great job. Training staff did an awesome job. And I just kept my head up high and pushed through.
How hard has it been to be patient?
It's been very hard, I'll tell you that. But, I mean, everything's happened for a reason, as you can see. And I'm just here for the next job, the next assignment I have to do. I'm willing to step up and execute it the best way.
Okay. I think Manning said yesterday he feels like, last year you probably still weren't quite 100% coming back from that. Just how much better do you feel right now?
I feel definitely better than I was last year. This off season, I had a great off season. Came in to work. Knee feel way better than it did last year. And just feel better.
Is it like speed is back or like cutting better?
Speed, cutting, strength. All different phases. I feel better with my knee.
What stands out about Michigan State's running back? He's coming in this game productive.
The Michigan State running back, they're pretty good. They run hard. Quick guys. Number 9, he's a more physical guy. 22, a more shiftier guy. They got pretty good backs.
How much weight did you end up losing? First talk about your conditioning.
I lost, I would say, about 15 pounds from 2020. Yeah.
And do you feel a big difference?
Yeah, I feel lighter, I feel quicker, I feel more better agility, everything.
You said a lot of in this game's going to come down to pre-snap, understanding what they're doing.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that process and what it is that you guys have to get better at when it comes to that?
I would say we got to read the tailbacks first of all. Also read the alignments. We got to see through the line, through the tailback. So just having those keys, reading off who our assignment is, we just read through that, and just playing ball.
I hate to bring up more injuries, but the shoulder I saw in your bio at UM, it says something about high school and the shoulder injury. What was
I had that my sophomore year in high school. Shoulder injury, labrum.
Surgery or something.
Yeah, surgery.
But did you a torn labrum?
Yeah.
Did you play that? You played though, right?
I played a little bit, but not the whole season.
Wasn't that your title year, right?
Yeah, state year. Yeah.
Okay.
What keeps you coming back? I mean, you just keep coming back.
Have a mindset, man. Just go after it. Like, God is always a God that push you through everything, man. Just keep Him above, praise Him, and trust the process.
Is this your first time talking to the media?
I talked to him when I had started, I would say, Duke game, I think. No. Actually, when I was talking about my surgery, my knee, the comeback after my knee surgery. That's
you're saying.
Yeah.
I got you.
We know Avery's obviously going to get some snaps for you. Coach has talked about how if he just does what he's supposed to do, he'll have success.
Yeah, Avery, he's a good linebacker, man. He got all the physical attributes. He just got to read his keys and play linebacker.
How has this program changed since you got here? It feels like so long ago.
Yeah, this program changed tremendously with Diaz coming in. He's done a great job as a head coach. The new offense, Tyrique King, everybody putting in their punts, and man, it changed a lot.
Have you talked to Chaney? And I, he has a torn ACL.
I talked to him. I told him, keep your head up, man. I've been through it. I've been through more. I give him motivation to keep going, and that's it.
How do you keep yourself physically fit now? Your knees and stuff.
You have to do extra work. You got to come in and do extra. You got to do more than what everybody else do. Got to.
Last question. Michigan State's going to come right at you guys.
Yeah.
That's what they've been doing. Their offensive line's been playing very, very well.
Yeah.
You guys take that as like a personal challenge?
We just come to play ball, man. Whatever Michigan State got, we coming to play. We bringing it all.
Awesome. Thanks, Waymond.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Too bad. How are you? I don't know if it's better look to take my hat off or not. My hair's all over the place. But
You guys will go straight to
Professional.
Coach Justice.
How you guys doing? Who's starting? Am I making a statement or?
I'll start. Go ahead, talk a little bit about just how the offensive line's been doing the first 2 weeks, what you're working on, and the challenge for this week.
Yeah, first week I thought that we left the game with a lot of positives. Still, it's a very, very big challenge we had the first week, and it didn't play well enough naturally to win. I thought the last week was a really, really poor performance on our part. It's not a want to, it's not an effort, it's not a physical. It's most of it's just a lack of communication. So, the bad news is that we got to fix it. Good news is that we can. So I feel we still got to figure out the right side. Our right side's not playing good ball, what we want it to be, and it's between Devon Donaldson, Justice Oluwaseun, DJ Scape, Jared Williams. Like those four guys are probably the four that we got to try and figure it out with. So we're just still trying to tinker, play with that, see what happens. I feel Jalen Rivers he's a freshman. He's the guy you worry about because he's a young guy, the most inexperienced, and he's played the best ball of anyone in the first 2 weeks. Corey's been solid. Zion still, you can see Zion missed his 2 weeks. He missed a lot of camp, and it's showing in his game right now. So we got to be better. We got to be better all around. We know that. There's no excuses with that, but that's the reality. That there are reasons why that happened, but those are just excuses at the end of the day. So we got to get them fixed. And what we can do and control is today, and today was a good practice.
You haven't played Jared yet. Where's Jared?
Jared's very much in the mix. We felt that at the time, the first week of the August camp, I thought DJ Scape had as well of an August practice as anyone had. He was our best tackle. Now that was partly considering Zion was out most of the month, but I thought DJ had a really, really good month of August, and he had earned that right, and really had one of the better springs of all the tackles. That's with John Campbell before the injury, Zion, all those guys included. So I felt that, and he got taken advantage of early on in the Alabama game, and we can't get our quarterback hurt and can't get him hit, and that's what was happening. So that's why we pulled him. And Jared, I love Jared. It was just we felt that DJ had outperformed him at the time, and then Justice was a guy that we had brought Justice in to be a guard, and then when Zion was out all of August camp, we had to play at tackle just to get some guys to play at the tackle position, and he played really, really well in August. So just there was at the time we just felt that Justice was still playing a little better than Jared, and that's why we made that switch. We liked the way Justice came in the Alabama game and competed, and we thought we did some nice things, and that's why we gave him the nod against Appalachian State. So neither Vaughn nor Justice played winning football last Saturday night by any means. So we got to keep exploring what are those options, and Jared is definitely consideration for those options.
With Jared an option at right tackle, I would assume, does that mean Justice could tinker at right guard?
Yeah, the way I look at it right now, it's a right guard Justice Vaughn in the Vaughn battle, and then at right tackle it's a DJ Jared conversation. We got to get it right. We got to perform. We got to get the results. So if it's play them both and figure out what combination works best, but we're not there yet, and a lot of it is we missed those reps in August, unfortunately, and it's still not good enough. We got to be better.
Coach, you mentioned Corey's been solid. I think was the term you used. Devon mentioned that he's gotten some reps at center in fall camp. Is that even an option to?
Well, Devon had to take those reps in August because we weren't sure of the status of Ja'Kai Clark. Ja'Kai's our center of the future. We're trying to limit and hold Ja'Kai back to play him for and redshirt him. That way we have him for a lot of time, and that's something that Ja'Kai and his family all want as well. So not that he won't play, and Ja'Kai understands that if we feel like we need that to happen, he will. But also we're trying to respect their wishes as well, and really that long term for the health of the program, that's the best thing for us is now we have a center that much more longer down the road.
And clarification, would that be back-ended in the season, or would it be sprinkled before?
If we know if Corey Gainer goes down, Ja'Kai Clark's coming in the game center.
So
yeah,
he's ready as well.
He's actually bounced back quicker than probably what he thought. He's been a really good spot, and Devon's more of that third string emergency center if something happens.
The analytics showed that you guys had some success running outside the tackles. Inside, not so much. Is that pretty much what you're seeing as well? I mean, we're reading stats off the field.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Alabama, we didn't have a whole lot of success running anywhere. And then, you know, I think you get in a game and you're like, you almost, we've got to do as an offensive line, we've got to do everything we can to develop trust so Coach Lashley can feel like he can call any call. If you call an outside run and you get burnt and you get hit for a loss, as a play caller, it's like touching a hot stove. You're, maybe I don't want to call that again. So I think it's not that we don't want to call outside runs. It's I feel like he's been burnt, and so like we know like at least we're getting stuff to move forward. So I think that's really a question for Coach Lashley. But we've got to do our part as an O-line. We've got to do our part as an offense. Regardless of what's called, we give that play caller confidence that we can call Williams the ball.
Let's see a couple more questions from Coach Justin. I guess there's also been a couple of instances where teams are throwing delayed blitz where it looks like guys aren't picking up, the delayed blitz.
Yeah. Well, the one like we had a 5-man protection. The right side didn't squeeze down, and it goes back to our right side issues. And the discouraging things is those are things that they have shown time and time again they can do it, but when the lights on, they didn't do it. And ultimately, that's my fault as a coach. I got to keep coaching them better. I got to keep being a better coach for those guys. And then other times, it could be other people on the protection, but we are improving. The results does not say that on the field. We got to look at the long-term growth. We got to win now. We got to do everything necessary, but our kids can't hang their heads. We still are going to be a good offensive line. Have we played it yet? No, we haven't by any means played it yet, but we've got to build the confidence up in these guys and make sure they can show out and have a nice game.
You say you didn't play well this week, but you did some good things versus Alabama. What were those things you did well versus Alabama?
I thought our double team combinations were good on our inside zones. Now their backers pulled us off of some of those. I thought our communication was a lot better than what it was the last week. The issue with Alabama was Alabama's really good defense as well, and good defenses make more mistakes. But walking away from that game, you could see, okay, we're close. And maybe if it's a lesser opponent, we have a really good day. But all in all, first 2 games haven't really played that well.
What's been the situation with Navon? You mentioned he's been struggling a little bit.
I think the biggest thing, he just plays out of his pads. He plays too high right now. Plays too high and then just has some mental breakdowns that are inexcusable. It's the biggest thing. And we love Navon, and Navon's been a big part of this program for a long time. But he's got to play better, and I've got to coach him better.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yep. All right, thank you, guys.
Y'all boys crazy, man. Wasn't we happy to have Navon back? Like, wasn't we happy that Navon was coming back? Like, we were delighted to have him back, weren't we? I don't know. He looks really big out there, don't he? Yeah.
That guy is great.
We got Tyrique coming. Listen, man, I told y'all I suck at the questions. That's why y'all got to put the questions in the comment section, big dog. Especially for the offensive line, man. I am not a big question. I've never been a big question. We got Tyrique Stevenson next.
He was ready to get back to
And y'all boys are clowns, man. Make sure y'all like and share. Here come Tyrique. Make sure y'all like and share for us. Here come Tyrique. What y'all want to talk to Tyrique about, man?
How y'all doing?
Guys, we're going to questions for Tyrique Stevenson. Tyrique, they moved you. Not that it's a big deal. You play a lot anyway against Alabama, but into the starting role, how much does that mean to you? And I guess, you feel like you're taking on more of a leadership role? I know you just got here, but from being more vocal, it looked like that, huh?
Getting a starting role here at a school, I could have came out of high school. It felt kind of good, just playing in front of the fans and playing in front of my family for the first time actually getting started. It meant a whole lot. As far as the leadership role, I'm starting to, speak up a little bit more and, give out some of the knowledge I got and just take in some of the knowledge the other guys give me and we trade off and make sure, everybody at the same point.
Some of the coaches are encouraging, like they want you to be more vocal, or
yeah, I feel like the coaches and some of my other teammates would rather me be more vocal, and that's something I never been up to do, but coming into the season, I feel like I should do.
Tyrique, you've had a lot of big plays, big pass breakups. That last one in the fourth quarter was really the biggest here. What was that like for you, and what makes you so successful at doing that?
It was a wonderful feeling, getting a pass breakup on the down that we really needed to get off the field, and we had trouble doing that during the game, and for me to come up and make the biggest play of the game, it just meant a lot, and just me running down towards where the family section was and just looking towards my family meant a whole lot to me, and just with that, just working on my technique and staying late and coming in early and just working on perfecting my family.
Did your family see you looking at them? They
did,
yes,
right? Man, they did.
What did they do? Did they do anything?
I seen them jump up first, but once everybody jumped up, I kind of lost them in the crowd. But they see me for sure.
How do you feel like you did punt returning? It seemed like you were having a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I haven't returned a punt since last year. I already had 2 punt returns at the University of Georgia, but it felt good getting back there and just getting my feet wet again. And I felt like that's what I needed. Just getting at least 2 short ones. It don't have to be long, but just something to get me more comfortable during the season.
So you're credited for 3 pass breakups. Do you feel like maybe those can turn into picks, or do you feel like a pick is coming, or how do you evaluate there?
I feel like you just play the game and the game comes to you. So I feel like just the more I work on my technique and the more I better myself, interception and present myself.
Obviously, when you were at Georgia, you were in that I don't know what they call the position, the star or whatever.
Yeah,
the star. Now you're a corner again. Obviously, just how much fun are you having playing cornerback again?
It was fun because coming out of high school, it was too much. It was real easy for me, and that's what brought the fun out of it now. And I'm starting to get back more comfortable and starting to get back in that role, and it's starting to get a lot more fun.
You've obviously had a couple of months now, working at cornerback rather than I guess at Georgia, you're probably working with the safeties or whatever more there. Just what would have been the biggest technique things, or there's certain things you've had to really kind of focus on over the last few months to get back to that position?
Yeah, just coming from Georgia and playing a star role, I played a lot of off coverage and scooch technique, what they call it up there, and just that transition of coming back here and going how actually me with Coach T-Rob and listening to him criticize me and taking it in and putting it into my game just helped me transition, getting back more comfortable.
What are the biggest things he's kind of been talking to you about?
As far as just staying square and using my hands and and once I get in good technique, once I get in good phase, go ahead and locate the ball, and that's pretty much it.
The Michigan State quarterback and passing game, what stands out about them from what you've seen on film?
So far, they are like in sync. The quarterback and one of the receivers are former high school players, so they really much in sync, and they love throwing. They love taking shots more than the last 2 teams we played. And I feel like it's gonna be a big challenge coming there for us, and I feel like we're gonna be up to task for the challenge.
What about the challenge of Kenneth Walker's gotten off and running backs, just as a corner, maybe seeing where he's at on the field, either if he's breaking that second level. What kind of challenge is it as a corner to stop the run off the guy at times?
It's a big challenge for the whole secondary, to be able to tackle the ball carrier once he breaks to the second level, and just being a corner that can tackle just means a lot because sometimes the linebacker's gonna pull out the wrong guys, and sometimes the safety's gonna take the wrong angle, and being a corner, you have pretty much a good angle because you're already outside. So just tackling them means a lot in this defense, and they want that from us.
How's the mental status kind of with the team now and the emotional? You've been through a lot of stress the last couple of games, a lot of fan pressure and stuff. How are you guys doing?
I feel like we're doing great. We coming together and gelling more as the season come and having a bad first game and just losing that bad. I felt like we even had a better mental coming out of that game because everybody understand what we're capable of. And once we understand each other and click together, I feel like it's be a great team.
Harry, early in that Alabama game, you had a big tackle when you slammed. I think Michi and you guys went to join. Did you know him? There's some history there. You could talk to us about that.
Uh, I really don't know him, but it was just a little history from last year we played them. I know Jalen Waddle and stuff like that, so we were just having a lot of conversation last year playing them, so it just kind of carried over from that game.
I felt it.
Thank you, Tyreek.
Thanks, Tyreek.
Thank you.
All right, now let's get out of here. Man. You say that's what I'm up for, man. Y'all boys crazy, man. Yeah, man, I felt the pressure, man. I knew it. I was like, damn, you slammed that boy first play of the game. That boy went to talking. I was like, boy, they boy cousins or something? Boy, what's going on out here? I'm good. Y'all can hear me now. Give me thumbs up if y'all can hear me now. We good? So yeah, that's Tyreek. Y'all got to hear Garen Justice, Tyreek, big old lineman. I think Rivers. Check out the talent. Y'all got to look real close now. We got talent coming. Who else we got? I forgot who else we seen come up there. Who else we seen come? Real fast. I had to look real fast. Tyreek seemed to be confident, man. A lot more confident than he was when the season started. He seemed to be feeling good. I guess he's played well, man. I mean, some kids, man. Some kids are gamers. Some kids get in the game. They play the game well. They're not practice players. They aren't great at practice. They can't push themselves like other kids. But you see, man, he look like a leader out there, like somebody said, man. He does. Y'all saw the talent, boy. Y'all seen the talent, boy. Y'all seen the talent. Y'all know it too. They famous. They be all in the videos. Y'all seen them. Just in front of the Hex Center, man. Yeah. The world famous Hex Center. But yeah, bro. It's hot out here. Practice this morning. Looks like Cody Brown is the backup. Looks like Cody Brown's the backup running back. I think they're picking him over Thad. People kind of heard that with Lashley yesterday. Lashley kind of indicated that. I also think we put the roster up in the member group me. I didn't see any more changes. Yeah, boy, he's outside. I am outside. This is Green Tree, man. If y'all never been at Green Tree, man, this is Green Tree, what everybody talks about. I want to talk to Manny Navarro. Let's see what Manny Navarro want to talk. But yeah, this is. Yeah, well, Huff is gonna get a chance to play. No mention the cave or anything. Yeah. Yeah, no mention of cave. Look like Huff is gonna get a chance to play. Yeah, they're not talking about playing young wide receivers. Not at all. You don't watch your back. You don't watch my back. Man, that's y'all boys crazy. That's Manny Navarro, man. You don't watch my back. Y'all boys wild. That's Manny Navarro, man, from the Athletic. Talking about watch my back, man. Manny ain't gonna do nothing to nobody. Y'all boys crazy, man. Let me get in this car, man. Wait a minute. It's probably hot as hell in this car. But yeah. Woo. Boy, it's hot. Hot as that damn slave out there. But yeah, bro. Damn. Our linebackers most pathetic. I ain't gonna call them pathetic. Ain't gonna call them pathetic. Now that's kind of tough, ain't it? I wouldn't say pathetic. Let me see. See if I can set this thing up. I agree, Kyle. Yeah, I agree. That has to get better, doggy. Talking about linebackers. That definitely has to get better. How this thing go? Let's see. Get in there. Oh, there it is. See if we can get this thing going. And I can drive and talk to y'all, man. Y'all, I won't have to turn it off. Oh, I'm dead already. Marvin, you say everything on the coaches. That's coming from a player. That's coming from a player. I wouldn't expect to hear Marvin say that. Talk to me, Marvin. Marvin say everything ain't on the coaches, dog. And Marvin's son play. Okay, let's see if we can do this like this, man. Y'all see me over here struggling, boy? Dang. Okay. Straight. All right. Now, y'all might fall 1 or 2 times. But we good for now. We know some of them It is. We were all just talking about that, man. Me, 247, inside the U. Yeah, it's a okay. Let me try to explain it to you. It's an accumulation of a lot of things, right? And if you start dissecting it, you can point this, you can point at that. That's Mike Rump. Y'all see Mike Rump? I don't know why I'm trying to. Oh well, he gone now. As Mike Rump just went to the car talking to old Snow Bunny. Hey, but you could point out this, you could point out that. But I think Cal, I think what it comes back to, Cal, I think what it comes back to is this. I think what it comes back to is I was talking to Battle Dad about Alabama, right? I know y'all sick of hearing about Alabama. He said no matter who comes in there as an offensive coordinator, NFL, whatever, they're not changing the system. They're not changing the system. That man has control of his program. Okay? He has control of his program. He has direction. He knows what he's trying to accomplish. When we start saying some of the things we saying, some of the jits don't show up. One play, Mallory drop a pass. Another play, the players are lined up wrong. That's an accumulation of, my opinion, what's going on at the program. And it starts with the leaders. You know how I know it starts with the leaders? I was a United States Marine. Before I get into that and take this BC, I'm going to say, I was a United States Marine. And I understand what rank structure is. I understand the importance of rank structure. I understand how to take orders. I understand why things have to be in structure in order for a motherfucker not to get killed, right? It starts at the top. No matter how you put it starts at the top. The structure has to be in place to get kids in order. You got Ja'Cory Brooks and O'Leary saying, my time coming. They're at Alabama waiting, saying, my time coming. Things come to patient people. Ja'Cory Brooks, Leary. You know why? Because they walked into a program, a system that took them and said, hey, it's going to happen like this, this, and this, or it ain't going to happen for you. Yeah, hell, I was a Marine. So what I'm saying is dog, it starts at the top. You feel me? It starts at the top. Yeah, on any individual play, Mallory commits a pass. Harley could turn into Pope. All of that could happen. But everything as a whole, it starts at the top. It starts at the top. And we see the things that Manny says sometimes. He says some weak things sometimes. Yeah, we see the things he say. And I think it kind of filters through. Garen Justice just said the offensive line did some good things at Alabama. He explained what they were. He may be telling the truth. Shout out to 247 Kane, man, for that $4.99. See if I can read this thing. I don't think the RPO is the best system for King. And on Saturday, Manny is going to key in so much on the run that we're going to get beat on play action. What have you guys seen from Steed? How does he look out there to you guys? He's finna get the start. Huff is going to be behind him. You guys finna get what y'all want. Y'all going to get Huff on. Manny said it and they all said it. Yeah, it starts at the top. Right. Because it starts at the top. It's what the leaders are saying. And y'all check it out. Line it up shirts coming, man. We had to do it. So they coming, man. When they come, we need y'all support. Anybody want to get involved with the market, though? Bitcoin, matter of fact, I got to check on Bitcoin running up again. Cardano's running up again. We got in sushi the other day. That's another crypto. Had a Zoom class last night. Some of y'all showed up. Shout out to Cal. Cal always in the Zoom classes, trying to get smarter, chasing stocks. The number scrolling at the bottom, 786-405-949. Y'all want to get involved with the market. Oh, back. I'll talk for a second. Packy is ass. Yeah, we hearing Packy may be hot seated, man. We're hearing through some connections that we have. We hearing. Boy, I just farted, boy. It was stank too, boy. God, damn, boy. I had to black y'all out for a minute, boy. That thing was like blah 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 blah. Well, Hall led us in tackles the other day. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know if that's good or bad. Yeah, dog. Stinking hell, man. I gotta wind the window down, dog. Open the sunroof, do something, dog. Hall get blurred every game. That's what my problem with Hall at. That's what my problem with Hall at. He get blurred every game.
second. Oh, not a safety. That man has one interception his whole career. Why not safeties? Anybody watch that Lamar Jackson that game last night? That game was good as hell last night. Wasn't it? The Raiders Ravens. 1 second. Trash against App State. Bubba had a few tackles, right? You say you love all they tripping? But the problem is he keeps trying to make plays, splash plays. I told y'all Bubba done went Hollywood on us, man. We're trying to get his mom on the phone and talk to her.
But driving with the blinker on for no reason. I mean, Steve, y'all feel Steve should get a chance at linebacker to start? I think it's the time to ask James to come on down, man, and fill in. But I think okay, so I think Steve needs his chance. Kid worked really hard. You just heard him tell Susan every injury that he had, and I think he worked really hard to get back on the field. So I do think he needs a chance to get out there and show us what he can do. Especially, I mean, you see his demeanor. He talked about big enough helping Cheney. I just like I like his spirit. You know what I'm saying? So I think he deserves a chance. You say Steed and Huff. We're going to see what Huff got to do. But you see, he told us in the press conference. They asked him about Huff, and he told us what the problem. He just said it in a subtle way. Huff is good. He's fast. He just has to read his keys. Sam Brooks, they say he's not even close to coming back, man. I think it's toe. They brought him back too fast. I think they say his toes messed up. I just know they say they brought him back too fast. You say Huff plays outside of the defense. Huh? I just want them to bring Brooks back as a end, man. I don't want to see Brooks. I don't want to see Brooks at middle linebacker anymore. The person that just texted me about IOD investor die, man, I got you when the show's over, man. I hit you up, man. Anybody else want to get involved? The number scrolling at the bottom. Lost y'all for a second, huh? That's unprofessional, man. Y'all don't want y'all being here and I'm just chilling and y'all here. I'm acting like nothing ain't happening. Nah, man. I'm back. Hey. Thought I was passing gas again. job for as well, man. So yeah. So yeah, man. Rambo ain't close to being better than Key. Listen, man. I don't like Rambo probably lead us in passes, right? Catch a lot of little short passes. I need to see some playmakers, man. I'm not crazy about none of them, though. Like, I need to see some playmakers, man. I think Tyrique Stevenson out there at punt return, I think you saw a guy trying to make a play. You get the ball and he goes north and south. You feel me? So y'all saying Rambo ain't close to Keyshawn. I mean, Keyshawn makes a big catch every now and then, but we need to see some plays being made. Catch a ball. Juke somebody. Take it to the house. Need to see some plays being made, man. Plays. Plays being made. Shout out to SynergySuites.com, man. Y'all go check out SynergySuites.com. Things should be down here on the 27th. You got into the 19th to order. Driving, I don't have it in front of me. Let me see. Maybe I do have it in front of me. So SynergySuites.com. Go follow her on Instagram, bro. Appreciate it. Go follow her on Instagram, Facebook. Check out the website. You can order right through the website, dog. Best cakes I ever taste, dog. Harley isn't nothing like he was last season. I think he had the confidence. I saw the confidence all through training camp, bro. On the 24th, so she'll be here on the 24th. So what happens is you guys make your order, and she'll be here on the 24th, and you pick up. I still got some of my cakes, dog. Like, I had a lot, though. But the stuff is fire, dog. Like, listen, man, get it now. It's going to be too expensive soon. She's going to be famous. So get in now. Get in good with her now. How many balls did Harley drop the other day? He dropped 2 balls the other day. I don't like the hanging of the head. Okay, drop the balls. I don't like when they look like they start getting down on themselves. That's the part I don't like. We're talking to Harley about an NIL too, man. Might be doing something with Harley in this company. Somebody said they think he dropped 3. Not in the 3s. Mallory too. I know, man. They had big plans for Mallory. They had big plans for Mallory.
When I watched the game, though, I watched the game on TV because I was in the media booth when I watched the game. When I actually watched it on TV, right? Um, that 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 catch that Mallory dropped on that first drive, I didn't realize, dog, it was like in his hands. I was just in his hands. I ain't was in with the system starts with it starts at the top. All I'm saying is we had high hope for Mallory, and it looks like he's open on every play. Either the guy's too small for him, or that he's in a position where he's spread out, and it's like, hey, just throw him the ball. Like, just throw him the ball. He's a huge target. I know King would love to find him. But it's just not happening, man. It's not happening. We've seen pretty good tight ends. Is Brevin Jordan on somebody's team in the league? We've seen Brevin Jordan. It doesn't take that long. You're the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different pressure when you're the guy. Arroyo looked like he was ready to rock. You say Mallory came to the school with drops. Oh, yeah? Talk to me. No, Mallory not small. Yeah, that pressure different when you the guy, dog. It's different when it's on you. That pressure different when you the man. I know you need it when a man when I walk through. I'm feeling like a man when I walk through. We say fact. Fact, Alabama coach Nick Saban helicopter to Palm Beach Lakes High School for Gervin Hall. I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, I mean, but that was college, and I think we could be making a big deal about Saban using a helicopter. That's not really a big deal, too. But I get where you're coming from. Say Michigan State running back about to run all over Miami. They say Appalachian State running back Peoples going to the league. Some of the media guys think they say they think the Appalachian State running back is better than Michigan State running back. What y'all say to that? I mean, that kid did look good, didn't he? Want to see it when the man when I walk through. So yeah, we just faced a damn good back. I think we just too focused on winning right now and trusting the same players to get something done. Chris. Oh man. Well, we already saw that in week 1, dog. So we can't fall for that one. That went down in the tailpipe again, dog. Y'all wild, man. Cannot fall for that again. So listen, man, y'all want to get involved with the market, man. The number scrolling at the bottom, 786. For the 2 people that text me, I'm gonna get up with y'all when I'm finished. 786-459-9499, man. We got in 2 plays yesterday, man. We're trying to get money, man. We're trying to get money. Go check out and see where the plays at. I'm about to rock in here, man. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all can hear the press conference better this time. And I'm out.